What if I told you that the difference between success and failure isn't about massive life overhauls or superhuman willpower, but about tiny changes so small they seem almost insignificant? You're about to discover why a 2% improvement every single day can transform your entire existence, and more importantly, exactly how to make it happen starting right now. Most people approach habit change completely the wrong way. They try to run a marathon when they haven't walked around the block. They attempt to meditate for an hour when they can't sit still for 5 minutes. They want to read 50 books a year, even though they haven't finished one in the last 12 months. This approach fails because it fights against how our brains actually work. Here's the truth that changed everything for me and millions of others. Habits aren't about having enough motivation or discipline. They're about understanding 4 fundamental laws that govern human behavior, and once you master these laws, building good habits becomes as automatic as breathing. Let's start with law number 1. Make it obvious. Your environment shapes your behavior far more than you realize. Right now, look around you. What habits is your current environment encouraging? If you want to drink more water, put a water bottle on your desk. If you're going to eat healthier, place fruits and vegetables at eye level in your refrigerator and hide the junk food in the back drawer. But here's where most people stop, and it's a massive mistake. Making it obvious isn't just about your physical environment. It's about creating what I call implementation intentions. Instead of saying, "I will exercise more," you say, "I will walk for 10 minutes after I pour my morning coffee." The specificity transforms a vague wish into a concrete plan your brain can actually execute. One of my favorite real-world examples comes from a woman who wanted to take her vitamins consistently. She tried putting them next to her toothbrush, but she'd still forget. Then she had a breakthrough. She put the vitamin bottle inside her coffee mug. Since making coffee was already an automatic morning habit, she literally couldn't miss the vitamins. That's the power of habit stacking in action. Law number 2, make it attractive. This law taps into something called temptation bundling, and it's absolutely genius. You pair something you need to do with something you want to do. Want to catch up on your favorite Netflix show? Only watch it while you're on the treadmill. Love checking social media? Only allow yourself to scroll after you've written in your journal. I know someone who transformed their fitness routine using this principle. They hated going to the gym but loved listening to podcasts. So they created a rule. They could only listen to their favorite shows while exercising. Within 3 months, they were working out 6 days a week because their brain started associating the gym with pleasure rather than pain. The key insight here is that your brain doesn't distinguish between wanting something and liking it. If you can make the anticipation of a good habit feel rewarding, you've won half the battle. This is why habit tracking apps work so well for many people. The act of checking off a completed habit releases dopamine and makes you want to do it again. Now we reach law number 3, make it easy. This is where most ambitious people sabotage themselves. They think bigger is better, but when it comes to habits, smaller is smarter. The goal isn't to read for 2 hours a day, it's to read 1 page. Not to do 100 push-ups, but to do 1. Not to meditate for 30 minutes, but for 30 seconds. This approach works because it eliminates the activation energy barrier. When a habit takes less than 2 minutes to complete, it's almost impossible to say no. And here's the beautiful part. Once you start, you often continue. That 1 page becomes 3. That single push-up becomes 10. But even if it doesn't, you've still succeeded because you've reinforced the identity of someone who reads daily or exercises consistently. Consider the man who wanted to build a flossing habit. He started by committing to flossing just one tooth every night. After 2 weeks of flossing one tooth, he naturally began flossing all of them because he was already holding the floss. 6 months later, flossing had become as automatic as brushing his teeth. Finally, law number 4, make it satisfying. Human beings repeat what feels rewarding, which creates a fascinating challenge for good habits. Many beneficial behaviors have delayed rewards. Exercise makes you feel tired immediately but healthy eventually. Saving money feels restrictive now but provides security later. The solution is to add immediate satisfaction to delayed gratification habits. Open a savings account specifically for what you want and transfer money immediately to avoid an unnecessary purchase. Put a marble in a jar after each workout. Use a habit tracking app that rewards you with points and streaks. One incredibly effective strategy is to celebrate small wins immediately after completing a habit. After you finish your morning pages, say, "I'm building my writing practice out loud." After you complete a workout, take a moment to savor the accomplished feeling. These micro-celebrations train your brain to find pleasure in the process, not just the outcome. The magic happens when these 4 laws work together. Your environment makes the habit obvious. Temptation bundling makes it attractive. The 2-minute rule makes it easy, and immediate rewards make it satisfying. This creates what scientists call a habit loop that becomes increasingly automatic over time. Remember, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Stop trying to change your life overnight. Instead, focus on getting 1% better every day through these 4 laws, and watch as small changes compound into remarkable transformations.